Good evening, everyone. I want to welcome you to the ABA 2022 annual meeting. The last time we were here in person was actually here in Harlingen in 2019 for our annual meeting, and we also were celebrating our 50th anniversary that year. It sure is great to be back and see everybody in person, see familiar faces and new friends. I'd like to introduce all of the ABA board and staff that are present this year. Nikki Belmonte, our executive director. Our finance manager, Kelly Smith, is managing the booth right now, so she's still busily working. John Lowry, advertising and marketing, and our sound guy as well, who will set this up tonight. Digital communications and social media, Nate Zwick, who helped John with this tonight. As far as the board's concerned, our vice chair, Jordan Roderick, is here. Treasurer, Willie Hendrickson. Secretary, Chris Sloan. Board members Neil Hayward, McGill Weber, Sarah Beasley, Judy Pollock, Arnella Trent, Carol Gabriel, and nominees David Bell and David Bates. David Bates is lost. His plane was delayed, so he will be here tomorrow. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. This is exciting to have so many of our board members together in person and face to face. As you know, we hired a new executive director this spring, and it is my honor and pleasure to introduce her now to fill you in on some of the happenings of this past year. I want to welcome Nikki Belmonte.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here in person. I'm Nikki Belmonte, and I'm the new executive director of the American Birding Association. It has been a wild 6 months getting to know everybody and to actually be here. Just want to share a little personal note. This is my first time birding in Texas. So I've been having a great time getting to know you and getting to know the birds. I think I'm at 13 life birds today, or yesterday. So this year has been a great year of change, and I just wanted to go over a couple of things that we've been working on together as an organization, a board and staff. For us in 2022, there was a lot of changes in terms of thinking about how we can improve our organization internally. But first, let me tell you about one of the most exciting developments we've had. This October, we premiered something called the ABA Community. ABA Community is a digital membership directory. So if you all remember, those of you who have been members for a long time, we had a printed membership directory long time ago. And it was a way that people could figure out how to connect with each other. Well, now we've brought it online. And it's also a really interesting message board system, as well as a social media experience. So I hope that everyone will go check it out. We're still in the beginnings of kicking this off. So the really important thing here is that this is built by birders for birders. So we want to welcome everyone online to check out ABA Community. We had, as usual, we have a fantastic young birder program. So this year we had 2 camps. We had Camp Delaware Bay, and we had Camp Colorado, where we had about 35 participants, and it went wonderfully. And we're looking forward to having camp registration open up actually next week. So if you have a young birder in your life, check out our website for some more information about the camp registration as well as scholarship opportunities. We also have been active and back into the travel community. So this year, we went to Kenya, Oaxaca, Panama, West Virginia for Adult Birder Camp, which is very popular, in British Columbia. And right now, we actually have a cruise. We actually joined a cruise to Antarctica. So we have a few ABA folks right now in the middle of the ocean having a blast. What we have coming up next year, we're really focusing on a variety of trips. So we have a few international trips as well as ABA area trips. Coming up in January, I encourage you to look into this a Sparrows trip in Southeast Arizona. So check it out. We have all the information on our travel online at aba.org. And then finally, I think a lot of us are really excited about this. Birding Magazine, it is now searchable online. So I just want to thank the staff and volunteers that made that happen this year. And I did mention that we are starting to, look at ourselves and look at how structurally, as an organization, we can improve. This year, not only am I one of the new staff, we actually welcomed a new staff member, a development manager, Steve Sebastian. So we're really putting some time into growing our membership, growing our fundraising program, and again, really looking at how we can better connect with the membership. So that pretty much sums up what we've been up to this year. And I just want to thank everyone for their support, especially our board of directors. Thank you so much for your support this year. And I guess I'll turn it back over to Julie. Thank you.
Okay, now I will officially call the annual meeting to order. Proxy ballots were inserted in all copies of the October 2022 issue of Birding Magazine. Members who received the publication electronically were emailed a copy of the proxy ballots in October of 2022. A notice and proxy have also been posted on the association's website. Miguel Weber, as attorney and agent for the members represented by proxy, reported that 142 valid proxies had been received at the ABA headquarters and were available for review. A few more copies have been received in the last couple days, and that number change will be updated in the final minutes of this meeting. By a show of hands, how many members present here have not sent in a proxy? Okay, 1, 2, 10. So that means 152 members were present either by proxy or in person. The annual meeting is valid for conducting business since there are more than the required 100 members eligible to vote are present or represented at the meeting. Number 1, approval of the minutes of the annual membership meeting that was held virtually on December 9th, 2021. Board Secretary Cliff Sohn has copies of the 2021 membership meeting for review, and I would like to actually get a motion from the floor to dispense with the reading of the minutes. Second. Thank you very much. All those in favor? Opposed? Okay. So now we will go on to get a motion from the floor to approve the minutes as presented and vote. Can I have a motion? So moved. Second? All those in favor? Opposed? Okay, thank you. In accordance with the ABA's bylaws, the nominating committee has presented a slate of individuals to be nominated to be directors of the ABA board. At our board meeting on August of 2022, the board voted to present the recommended slate to the membership for consideration at this meeting. The following directors were nominated for a third full 3-year term: Julie Davis, Arnella Trent, and Miguel Weber. The following directors were nominated for a first full 3-year term: David Bates, David Bell, and Chris Sloan. Biographies of all the candidates have been provided to members with the proxy material that was mailed to them. Could I get a motion to accept the slate of directors as presented to the members? Second? All those who have not already voted by proxy and are in favor, please raise your hand. Okay. Thank you very much. Any opposed? All right. The attorneys and agents asked to report on the number of votes cast for and against and abstained for each nominee. The number of votes for the candidates are as follows: 142 plus 12 is 154 votes yay, no votes nay. Congratulations to the new and returning board members. All 6, yay! All 6 candidates are elected to the board for their respective terms. Details of the voting and any changes in the number of proxies we received will be available at the ABA headquarters. The next order of business is to vote on the changes to our bylaws. And is there anyone here who would like to have any kind of a brief explanation ahead of time of those changes? Okay. Now we will vote to approve the changes to the bylaws. We have received 142 votes via proxy, 124 yes, 18 no. May I have a motion to approve the bylaw changes? Second? Thank you. Any more discussion? All those who have not already voted and are in favor of changing the bylaws, please raise your hand. Okay. Any nays? All right. The motion passes. I want to sincerely thank all of you for your attendance tonight and your continued support of the ABA. That is it. Record time, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have a motion to call the meeting ended? Thank you so much, sir. Second? Second? All those in favor? Aye. Thank you so much for attending, everybody.